As Horizon 4's map lacked many essential features, it got stale and repetitive really quickly. Because of that, I made this list of all the map features we need in Horizon 5. Enjoy.
Bitch, I did it, I made it, I'm loved.
Although Horizon 4 had a few mounts and passes for drifting and off-roading, it still left us wanting more. With the success of Fortune Island being solely due to the huge drift section, it's obvious that we need a huge mountain pass like this in Horizon 5. Depending on the location, this shouldn't be too hard to implement while still following realism. Locations such as California, Japan, and even Dubai have huge mountains in which a massive drift section can be placed. Since Horizon maps have an emphasis on off-roading, mountain passes have the potential to be some of the best off-roading spots throughout the map. Mountain passes also give a great opportunity for grip drivers to test their cars on tight sections of road, something that was hard to do in Horizon 4. Huge mountain passes are a feature that's been lacking in every single Horizon game's main map thus far, so the addition of them in Horizon 5 would make the community very happy and would extend the lifespan of the game significantly. As Horizon 4's map completely lacked a modern city, it made the game really hard to come back to for many people. In Horizon 3, Surfer's Paradise added life to the map like no other Horizon game had seen. The massive skyscrapers were totally unique to Horizon and added a main attraction to the map that overall made it a lot more memorable. Horizon 4's map, although staying accurate to Edinburgh, didn't have any modern looking areas and set the tone of a more traditional Horizon game like Horizon 1. Although this is great, I feel as if Horizon 3 made a modern city an essential feature for future Horizon games, as one of the main reasons I still play Horizon 3 is because of Surfer's Paradise. Many of the highly requested locations such as South Africa, Dubai, Tokyo, and Los Angeles all have massive modern cities, so we just have to hope that Turn 10 will include some of them in Horizon 5's map. A feature absolutely everybody wants in Horizon 5 is a long, completely straight road for testing top speed and doing 1 mile drag races. One course in Gran Turismo called Special Stage Route X is a great example of what we need. It's an 18-mile long circuit with 2 7.5-mile long straights and 2 1.5-mile long turns. Although we definitely do not need an 18-mile long circuit, what we do need is a smaller scale version of this. If there's possibly a way to integrate this into the map, either through a massive airport or highway loop, a 2-mile long straight going 2 directions would be absolutely insane and would create a huge hangout spot on the map, which would make multiplayer a lot more entertaining and thus would increase the lifespan of the game. One of the biggest attractions in Horizon 2 was the massive coastal road that had some of the most scenic views in video game history. You had the beach on the left with beautiful buildings and a massive mountain on the right. Video game scenery doesn't get any better than that. Even Horizon 3 had great views like these, but Horizon 4? Although we had areas such as the lighthouse and the drag strip, the coastline lacked massive cliffs and scenic beachside buildings. If Horizon 5 is set in California, one absolutely necessary feature will be the Pacific Coast Highway, especially around the Santa Monica and Long Beach area, where the views of the beach, city, and surrounding mountains are absolutely insane. The Pacific Coast Highway in GTA 5 was very scenic, and it only captured less than 10% of it, so to see something like this in Horizon 5 would be completely amazing. Dubai, Japan, and South Africa also have amazing beaches and coastal roads, so a coastline that is more like Horizon 2's and Horizon 3's would be very welcomed and extremely refreshing. Introduced in Horizon 3, desert biomes are amazing in Horizon games. The Outback added another element to Horizon 3, where a more rural area of complete desert would contrast the other modern areas of the map. It allowed for a lot of off-roading, and in my opinion, was what gave Horizon 3's map all of its personality. Deserts like these are essential in Horizon 5, as they would make the map a lot more diverse and would add a lot more content to the game. Desert areas can be added in many of Horizon 5's possible locations, such as California's Ocotillo Wells, Dubai's Arabian Desert, and even Japan. Japan is the Totori Sand Dunes, which is easily one of the most unique spots in the world, with some of the largest dunes in the Far East. Turn 10 could also get creative with their desert areas and create them mostly on their own, adding different spots that contribute to the area while still keeping the area semi-realistic. It would be great to see the return of deserts in Horizon 5, and in my opinion, they're absolutely necessary. One feature which is highly requested by the community is multi-story parking lots. Not only do they look extremely modern, they would also add another main hangout spot for players and would allow people to show off their cars to other people through organized car meets. Horizon 4 didn't really have a main spot for car meets, but imagine if Horizon 4 had these types of parking lots. It would make 72-player lobbies a lot more fun to play in, and if Turn 10 wants to keep the 72-player lobby feature in Horizon 5, we will absolutely need parking lots like these to be included in the game. These parking lots would also satisfy the drifting scene, as many people would want to drift through different stories of the parking lots like what was shown in Tokyo Drift. One One of the main issues with highly requested locations for Horizon 5, such as Japan, is that there might be a significant lack of off-roading spots. As off-roading is essential in a Horizon game, this is a major issue. Thus far, off-roading has been stellar in all Horizon games on current generation consoles, and the lack of it in next gen might upset many people. One idea I have to ensure that off-roading would be present in a Japanese map would be to set up the map like Horizon 3's map was. Although the map wasn't in any way in scale or realistic in terms of distance between different spots and biomes, nobody cared because at the end of the day, Horizon 3's map was complete with all the features a player could ask for. If a Japanese map is mainly set in Tokyo, the far left or far north side of the map could be set in Hokkaido, where there are many rolling hills and mountains, and Turn 10 should be able to implement their imagination into the area to make it a viable spot for off-roading. Since Horizon 4's map completely lacked gas stations, many people would like to see their return in Horizon 5. Gas stations are a great spot for taking realistic photos, starting cruises, or simply hanging out. In Horizon 3, the gas station was a spot that gave people extra things to do in free roam and helped many content creators produce iconic videos that many would remember for years to come. Although it's a small detail, it's highly requested by the community and would be a great touch in Horizon 5. To maintain diversity, Horizon 5's map will need a massive forest similar to the ones we saw in Horizon 3 and Horizon 4. All of the highly requested locations for Horizon 5 have forests, so they are essential to see and absolutely should not be left out. Forest areas allow for amazing and highly scenic driving roads, and to see them excluded from Horizon 5 would be very disappointing. Locations such as California have amazing forests, such as the legendary Redwood Forest, and the inclusion of iconic sites like these would be insane, and something never before seen in any video games. Overall, there are many opportunities that Turn 10 can capitalize on with forests in Horizon 5, and as long as that one forest in Japan isn't implemented, they'll be a great and absolutely necessary addition. Horizon 3's map would not be the same without the extra areas Turn 10 added, such as Timber Mill and the construction site. Horizon 4 also had various locations that added personality to the map, but in my opinion, they didn't live up to Horizon 3's most iconic areas. Extras like airports and shipwrecks add a lot of personality to a map, and seeing more of these in Horizon 5 would make the map a lot more enjoyable. The most popular areas to hang out at in Horizon 3 were the extra personality spots, so if Turn 10 wants to significantly increase the lifespan of Horizon 5, these kinds of spots are vital. And those are all the map features we need in Horizon 5. In my last video, you guys didn't believe that 97% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so here is absolute proof. Although you guys lowered the number by a few percent, I think you guys can still do better. So make sure you guys subscribe and get that percentage down. I'm trying to hit 35,000 subscribers by the end of September, so your help would be greatly appreciated. With that, drop a comment if you have any video ideas, or if I miss any features on this list, smash like, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.